Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold? First opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. George Springer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and there's still several games back in the division, but you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there, he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Man, he got him out front on that one. That was a beautiful pitch. Really taking advantage of him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. A little bouncer. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
So stepping in, Aledmus Diaz. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 0-1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-1, here it comes. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what to do. Hang it and bang it.
Kyle Tucker.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Rosario is there, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Man, he's really struggling. He's laboring out there already. He's already given up a bunch of runs. Now, I know you have to go ahead. You don't want to get in that bullpen too early, but I'm just curious, how long can the leash possibly be?
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that's over. 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 6. And the Twins nothing. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs. But what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning. The next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Byron Buxton. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And strike three called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number two.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. That's popped up out towards short right field. Altuve ranging into the outfield, and that's the third out. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More from Minneapolis following this. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton racing back, still going back, gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this lead swells to 7-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with two strikes, not with no strikes.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. That center fielder can go get them with the best of them. Tremendous range to left and right, and he's got a cannon. This is what you like in your best player in the outfield.
Yulieski Gurriel comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
First baseman
ready for another chance. Alex Bregman coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. On the ground to third. Oh, what a play! He gathers the throw in time. They caught. So striding forward now, Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Bregman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And I look down at shortstop, and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa, shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And when you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he misses there. 1-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting sixth.
At the plate, C.J. Cron will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Outside, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Tucker sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Correa over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. His club will hit when we return. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the third inning to get underway from Target Field. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen.
Robinson Chirinos.
Into the windup and the pitch. Robinson Chirinos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Glenn Perkins is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two, here it is. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
In now, Kyle Tucker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Bounce to first. Crone scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Michael Brantley. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Cold strike, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Pitch is popped up. Sano has a play, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1, and here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
2 strikes.
Verlander pauses. Here's the 1-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Astros on top, 7-1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Here's George Springer as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at 3rd.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the second run will score as well.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Gonzalez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Castro gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired, 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Chirinos, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Fouled back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cruz moving in. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to, but I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Miguel Sano is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Altuve for 1. On to first, a double play.
The left fielder,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Verlander into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Here's C.J. Cron now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Digging in once again, Aledmys Diaz. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready once again, Kyle Tucker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Grounded to third. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Gonzalez.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he lays off there 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Dribbled up the line. But it gets fouled.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The second baseman, number 27.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yulieski Gurriel stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Tag applied by Gonzalez, and they got him at second base. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz on the move, but this will land out there just foul. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Ready for another chance? Robinson Chirinos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. One more. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder,
ready once
25.
again, Byron Buxton. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. In there, no balls and a strike. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 23.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Verlander gets the sign. Coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, we always expect him, if he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Here's Miguel Sano, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where... we are. Cody Allen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Aledmus Diaz is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The right fielder, number 31.
Striding in once again, Kyle Tucker. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Sano comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's Michael Brantley. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Eddie Rosario.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 2-1 on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gonzalez.
Verlander sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker moves over, and that's the third out. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's George Springer. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Jose Altuve will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 20.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard
10.
like he did right here. Nice job.
Hitter, Yulieski Gurriel.
Standing in now, Yulieski Gurriel. Pitch inside. Oh, way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Joe Biagini comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker has a read on it, one away.
Now batting.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Stepping up now, Aledmus Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short. Polanco gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Here's Byron Buxton now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Matt, that's his third hit of the night, his third single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Change up low, 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring training. So we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Houston get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Justin Verlander earns the win, his second. Jake Odorizzi was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station beyond right field.